Introduction. This video is a part of series Digital Image Processing in Qt that will introduce how to implement some digital image processing mechanism in Qt. This tutorial is suitable for persons who's starting to study QML language or implement digital image algorithms.
In this video, we will introduce how to create C++ middle layer to connect between C and QML. File structure. DIPFeatures Class. DIPShowImage Class. Display image in GUI.
File structure.
DIPFeatures Class. Create DIPFeatures C++ class to connect between C and QML. This class is implemented as singleton pattern that restricts the instantiation of a class to one single instance. Link to some headers. Define some state for application. Define method to access this class as singleton. Define public slot to measure processing time. Define some method to receive input image from user. Define some method to convert input-output image to qimage for display on QML. Declare some private elements. Define a static instance of DIPFeatures. Implement method to access instance of DIPFeatures. Default initialization just simple do nothing. Implement method to start timer. Implement method to return elapsed time in millisecond unit. Implement to set image input. Implement to load image. Convert QString to char array. Check the image is supported or not. In case of completely parsing image, update state to DIP loaded. Implement to reset application data. Implement to convert input-output image to qimage for display on QML. In case of 24-bit image, each pixel is set as RGB data. In case of 8-bit image, each pixel is set as grayscale data. DIPShowImage Class. Create DIPShowImage C++ class to display raw image data on screen. Link to some headers. Declare property used to input qimage. Define method used to set the input of qimage. Define method to display qimage on screen. Define free the qimage slot. Declare some private elements. Implement default initialization to set as image by false. Implement the method used to set the input of qimage. Input image will be scaled to fit inside the display screen. Implement the method used to set the input of qimage. When update is called, it will emit to call paint method automatically. Implement the method free the qimage. Main CPP. Add headers. Register DIPShowImage as QML type. Create the instance of DIPFeatures. This object is used by QML application to access C library. Set input image default location. Digital image processing in Qt Pro. Default location for input image. Main QML. Import DIPShowImage. Set default input image. Add DIPShowImage inside area to display input image. Display default input image. Build and execute.